Next up, we're going to be doing some alternate Bloons rounds over here on Hedge. So we're going to head there with Quincy as our hero. We're going to place down Quincy over here. Down until red, to the right until red. Press play. We don't want to waste too much time there, because we're going to be wasting some time as we wait for the Bloons to leak here in just a minute. And we're going to see just how painful it is to leak on this level. We wouldn't be leaking if we had some monkey knowledge to work with, but we don't, so we have to wait for it to go up and around and up and around and up and around. And there we go. We're going to leak all of these camo Bloons. And we're also going to leak this last little troll Bloon. Now we can get ready for our ninja monkey, who's going to go down and to the right, just barely above Quincy over here. Don't even have enough money for the ninja yet. There we go. Down and then to the right. Set it to prioritize the camo Bloons so that you don't leak any camo Bloons. And we would love to upgrade this ninja monkey a little bit more, but we cannot. We need our alchemist going, and the alchemist is going to go in a similar spot, just down and to the right, barely above this ninja monkey. Almost have the money for that. Down and then to the right. We're going to set it to hit strong here because we need it to pop the upcoming lead Bloons. But now that we've done that, we can get the ninja discipline. We're also going to get the seeking shuriken. And there we go. So we have this to 101, and then we're going to start upgrading the top path here. We want to get that double shot going. Take just a little bit here to get to 920. The double shot is really good and has good all-around damage as well as AoE, because the seeking shurikens are bouncing around there too. So we have this upgraded to double shot. Let's come back over here and get the acidic mixture dip. And there we go. We're also going to be getting the faster throwing here to make sure that we're getting that buff up and going anytime there's leads on the screen. It helps us go just a little bit faster here. Then we're going to come back over here and get the Bloon Jitsu going. Bloon Jitsu's pretty strong. I would say for the cost, it might not be as meta as double shot, but it's still really good here. But we can't do anything too fancy because of the way this level is set up. So we're going to just keep it really simple here. Once we have Bloon Jitsu, we're also going to put down some caltrops for just a little extra safety with round 40. Then we're going to place down a bomb shooter. Right over here, we can see we can go right below Quincy without getting the alchemist buff. So we're going to get the extra range and the cluster bombs. Cluster bombs, and then we can put down another bomb shooter right here, up until red, to the right until red, right there. We're going to upgrade this and set it to strong. We're going to get this to Moab Mauler just real quick. That way we don't forget to do it later. And there we go. Now we can come back over here and get the bigger bombs and the heavy bombs. And then we're going to come over here and get the bigger bombs and heavy bombs on this. And you can see here we're being very defensive in our build so that we don't have any problems later on here. We even went with the Bloon Jitsu Monkey to make sure that we don't have any sneaky camo balloons going through the level and making it tough for us. Let's come back over here and get the Berserker Brew. Here we go, round 40. Cleaned up very nicely there. Thankfully now we can be a little crazier with our build. We're going to put down a Wizard Monkey over here, left until red, down, right there. Gonna upgrade this to the Necromancer so that we can get some good speed here. There we go, Guided Magic as well as the Arcane Blast is our choice here. Putting down another Necromancer over here, left until red, down until red, right there. Saving up for Shimmer just real quick. Once we get Shimmer, we're going to be saving up for the Necromancer as well, as it's just so good for catching up with the speed that we missed out early on in this level. More. There we go. We can also get the Guided Magic and the Arcane Blast. And here we're going to place down our first Monkey Village. We're going to go left here, up here, right there. We're going to get the bigger radius and the jungle drums. And then we're also going to be getting the Monkey Business and the Monkey Commerce. I'm going to grab the primary training and save up for the primary mentoring. And there we go. Now we can come back over here, place down a ice tower. It's going to go left until red, up until red right there. Looks good. We're going to get the permafrost and the cold snap, as well as the ice shard and then the enhanced freeze and the deep freeze. Saving up for embrittlement here. Once we have the embrittlement, we can come back over here and get the recursive cluster. This recursive cluster is now going to be doing a ton of damage for us, so we're going to make sure that it gets the priority for this alchemist buff. We're going to go left until red, up until red, touching it. Right there. Getting the Berserker Brew here, setting it to strong, getting the stronger acid and the perishing potions. Right there looks good. So we have this to 4-2. We can start prioritizing other things. I'm going to put down another bomb shooter over here. Find a good spot where we can just shoot to the main lane there. You can see we're pretty much aligned with everything right there. We're going to upgrade this to the recursive cluster with the bigger bombs and the heavy bombs. And now we can put down one more alchemist. We're going to put it all the way up here, close to the other primary towers. Up until red, to the right until red, right there. We're going to set it to strong so that we can hit the mobs as they come in, get some extra damage that way. We're going to get the perishing potions on this as well. That way we can do 20 damage a throw here. As we see, we just hit some pretty good targets. And there we go, getting the stronger stimulant. And then we can come up here, go down, and then to the left. We're going to get the unstable concoction here, setting this to strong as well. We're going to be using the Moabs as a weapon for ourselves here. There we go, getting the larger potions and the acidic mixture dip. And we need a little bit more Moab damage. As we can see, this is not really getting the job done for us anymore. We're going to come over here, go down, and then to the right there on the edge. We're going to upgrade this to the fighter plane. Then we're going to get some sharper darts. And we're going to do that once more here. Right there. Fighter plane with sharper darts. And we can see here there's two places we could put down the alchemist, but we don't really want to be buffing these necromancers. They are not a good buff target. So let's go ahead and put down another alchemist over here to buff these two towers. We're going to get the faster throwing on this one for sure. Getting the Berserker Brew here. And we don't really need the stronger stimulant for these two towers. They're not really going to be shooting that fast. They're going to be shooting a missile, and then everything will be cleaned up pretty quickly after that. So we're also going to be getting the Operation Dartstorm instead. We're going to get that on this one too. There we go. We can see we're making pretty good time now, even though we had a slower start. And now it's a little bit lower priority in terms of what we can spend our money on, so let's go ahead and get the stronger stimulant now, because we have these two monkey aces that are now 401. They're actually doing a fair bit of work for us now, because we have this buff on them. And there isn't too much more speed to be had here. What I like to do is place down a sniper monkey, just make sure that it's not taking the buff of something more valuable, right? So we can place it up here. This buff isn't really that valuable, it's only a level 1 buff. But we can do some damage here to the Moabs. Just make sure that you don't get the main Moab. Getting main Moab here would actually slow you down. Grab the deadly precision and then get fast firing and even faster firing. And now we've sufficiently sped up. We can get a last second stronger stimulant here to get ready for the double ZOMG coming in. Dealing with that pretty quickly. One more coming. There we go. And that's Hedge, alternate Bloons rounds with no monkey knowledge. Our monkey star being one of the necromancers, even though it wasn't overperforming. I'd say a lot of towers probably were pretty close to getting the monkey star here. There you have it. Up next is Impoppable.